Leslie. So again, another great week for you of images, and I love this idea of adding in some close-up shots. I think there's been a lot of like, how am I going to add variety to this? Am I going to shoot some outside? Am I going to shoot some males? Am I going to include different subjects? You have a limited number of people you want to interact with. And this, taking more of a detail shot, I think is a great way for you to add variety to your series and keep it really visually cohesive. At this point, I think your strongest images are your images with the black background, and you have so many of those. Unless moving forward with your midterm, I'm sure you've already shot some for that. If you've shot some more outdoors for that, then we might be able to work those in. But as of right now, I'd stick with these dark images and add some more of these close-up shots that feel very intimate. I think Ashley's the one that said in this image, not seeing her eyes makes it very emotional, and I agree with that. I made a quick audio file for you because sometimes I know you like to edit and re-edit your images, just about the lighting coming from the back side here and how that's a little bit of a distraction, especially on her chin, how this brighter, more yellow color doesn't look like it matches. So if you are able to edit that down, that would be ideal. If not, I would consider possibly cropping in on this. I'd hate to lose this image, but you could, if you can't edit that, you could like bring it in as a vertical shot and have it really intimate, right? Something like that could definitely work with this image. So I would work on that edit, but otherwise I would consider it as a vertical shot. And then your other image is this here where she's sitting down. I'm guessing we're working with the same girl here. Actually, I know from your contact sheet we are. And the lighting here is a little bit more on her chest and less on her face. So I would watch that lighting to make sure that you're illuminating her face more. We don't want this to be the brightest area where our eye continues to go, like this whole area with the top being lighter as well. And that's something you can work on in post-production. The lack of expression in this image is captivating, really. If you look at the contact sheet, she just looks like she's not having much fun. But then the final image of her with this really, I don't know, this like stoned face is beautiful, and it comes across really like she looks really strong in this image because of that. So more of that deadpan expression, I think, is working for her. If we look at the contact sheet, there was one other image on there. This image that I think with some post-production could work in this series if you wanted to add one more of her. Now, if we look at this overall, right now I'd say that these two are falling out, but like I said, you could add more images like that, and then actually, and then they would fit in fine, but right now they're standing out. Everything with the black background, I think, is working really well, and that black background pulls them together in a really beautiful way. So these 10 images are the strongest of your series. This starts to fall off to me. I believe one of those was out of focus too, or had camera shake. But I think you have a really strong series here. As you're thinking about putting this together for a portfolio, you want to think about, like, if you're including two of the same person, two of you in this case, in the same outfit, you probably would want those to be on the same page. So it seems like you're showing, like you're intentionally showing these two images, not like you ran out of subjects and that's why you're showing the same person twice. Same with this, like, if I put that there, it's just gonna, if we have these two together, then they're going to look like they're working together, like they're very intentionally put together. I don't know if you're looking at printing on paper that's two-sided or just on one side, but these would work well across from each other or right next to each other. And even same with these, those could work well together. Those could also be very separated in your portfolio and start to feel like different subjects. But I think this is coming together really beautifully for you. I know you're in studio, and it's like in your garage or something. That's not what I meant to do. But some of these images, we notice the background a little bit more than in others. And just pulling your subject further away from the background will allow it to be darker and easier in post-production. I don't think we notice the background in either of these images. No, I don't notice the background. But if you have that space to pull them further away from the background, that would make that easier because the light's not going to be hitting the background as much. All right, another really successful shoot for you. If you have questions about anything, I know we've been going back and forth on email, but if you wanted to get on the phone about anything, I'd be happy to talk to you because I know you're getting into the details of your portfolio right now.